I moved my half of our savings to a separate bank the week my wife told her sister it was basically already hers. My wife Renee and I have been married 6 years. We both worked, we both contributed, and we built up a joint savings account that had hit around $74,000 by last spring. The plan was always a down payment on a house. She had a whole folder on her phone with listings she liked. Her sister Brooke is 4 years younger and has never been great with money. That's not me being mean, it's just accurate. She's had her card declined at dinner, she's asked Renee for loans at least 3 times that I know of, and she lives in an apartment that costs more than she makes. Renee has always kind of covered for her. Says things like she just needs to get on her feet or she's going through a lot. Brooke has been going through a lot for basically the entire time I've known her. Last spring, Brooke's landlord sold the building and everyone got notice. I started overhearing conversations. Renee was on the phone with her constantly. I'd catch pieces, we'll figure something out. Don't panic yet, I'm working on it. I assumed Renee was helping her look for apartments. I didn't push. Then one Tuesday in April I got home from work around 6:30 p.m. and Renee was still on the phone in the kitchen. She didn't hear the door. I walked in to get water and heard her say, clear as anything, no, seriously, don't stress. That money is basically already yours. We just haven't moved it yet. I stood there for probably a full minute. Then I walked to the couch and sat down. Renee came in a few minutes later laughing about something Brooke had said. She kissed me on the cheek and asked what I wanted for dinner. I said pasta would be fine. She made pasta. We watched something. She went to bed. I stayed up. The next day I called my bank and opened a solo account. 2 days after that I moved exactly half of the $74,000 into it. $37,000. I did it on a Thursday afternoon sitting in my car in a Walgreens parking lot because I didn't want to do it at home. I didn't say anything. 2 weeks went by. Renee seemed normal. A little distracted maybe, but nothing I could point to. She and Brooke were texting constantly. Then on a Sunday morning she opened the banking app and went quiet. There's only $37,000 in savings. I said, I know. She looked up. Where did the rest go? I moved it. She set her phone down. You moved it where? A separate account. Her face did this thing where it wasn't quite anger yet, more like recalibrating. Then she said, why would you do that without telling me? I said, why would you tell Brooke our savings were basically already hers without telling me? She went still. I came home and you were on the phone with her. You told her not to stress because the money was basically already hers. You said you just hadn't moved it yet. I was trying to calm her down. She was panicking about the apartment. You were calming her down with our house money. I didn't mean it like that. Renee, you told her it was basically already hers. That's not a figure of speech. She started crying. Said she was going to talk to me about it. That she had a plan that made sense and just needed to lay the groundwork first. I asked what the plan was. She said Brooke needed around $30,000 for first, last, deposit, and to clear a couple things, and that we could rebuild over the next couple of years. No big deal. I said you were going to give her $30,000 out of our down payment without asking me. She said she was going to bring it up. After you already told her it was done, she wiped her face and said I was being cruel. That Brooke had no one else, and that's what family does. I told her I understood Brooke was in a hard spot, but that account had both our names on it and both our paychecks going into it, and she had decided to give away nearly half of it without saying a single word to me. She said, so you just went and took your half? I said yes. She hasn't spoken to her sister in 3 weeks, and she won't tell me why.